We live. What happened? Okay, so let's see. Play some chess on chess. Let's see how it goes. Let us see how that goes. Okay, there we go. It's the wow. There's a little bit off the scene. Yeah, the scene a little bit off. I will fix it after this one, I guess. Opponent plays the Scandinavian. Doesn't know where he's going to move his queen in this one. Probably has like a few tools in his repertoire, like this one, this one, this one, or something along those lines. He's choosing one of those. Okay, he goes over there, d4, knight f3, normal development, I guess. Okay, he goes over there. Go over here, get a trade. I hope he takes over here. That would be very not smart of him. Bishop f4, pretty good move, I think. He will go over here naturally, then I will knight f3. Then I can decide whether I want to castle one way or the other. Let's go over here, he's going to go there naturally. Then I can decide which way to castle. Putting all pawns on light squares is a pretty sound strategy for him. Since we don't have a light squared bishop, I should be doing the same thing. Now, what's not very sound is that he's not concentrating on development. Now I'm thinking I can start doing stuff, probably. Thinking whether I go here, maybe. Could be an idea. Let me think. Do I go here? I think here is okay. Now he will probably take here. Although he might move the knight somewhere like here. After that I can just move the bishop back. Or I can just leave the bishop there. Just get a trade of knights where I get a knight that's powerfully on the opponent's turf. Oh, okay. So he goes over there. Now that allows me this check, which is kind of nice. He will probably take there with the bishop. I mean, pretty much has to, but now his chances for... How is he going to develop now? I mean, knight somewhere? Yeah, knight somewhere. So now after knight there, I can go like over here. Can go over here. If I go over here, he has this, which I don't particularly like. If I go over here, then my knight cannot go there, and I want to put my knight over there. So, but if I go over here and he goes here, I can go back over there. So that's pretty nice. I think I'm going to do that. Keep the bishop on this diagonal. Might go like over here. that happens, I can go also back there. Okay, he goes there. I can go here directly. Yeah. Now I'm putting pressure on this. He still can't castle. Like, he can't even castle this way because I go here. Well, no, I can't go here because there's a the queen. Never mind. But yeah, he's this puts some pressure on him. I can go like over there afterwards. Should he go there? Like, should he go castles? I can go here straight up, and then I'll be threatening to start something like so. Could be an idea, could be an idea. I don't know. This is a very weird position. I don't know if we've both misplayed it or if I've done anything super wrong or if everything is fine. I don't know. Hello, Test. Nice to see you here, buddy. Yeah. Nobody say any. Well, I mean, you guys can say something in the chat because I will not be checking it in general. But yeah, now I will check it because I noticed nobody's saying any moves, which is good. Ashwin, hello brother, how are you? Thank you for tuning in, Ashwin, and also Mahmood, my friend, and Mr. ID 36. This is a viewer game. No, this is my game. This is my game. I'm trying to play a game on the pool here on leeches. So yeah, how are you doing, guys? Do you remember my bad streak? Yeah, I do remember that test. Did it end? I changed a lot. How did I change a lot? Oh yeah, the stream looks like terrible, right? Like, I mean, right now this looks like terrible. Okay, so he wants to. I don't know what he wants. I mean, yeah, he's putting pressure over here, but I mean that doesn't do much for now. I should still move probably somewhere because. I mean, why would I, you know, keep that there? If I go like over here, then I'm already putting nasty pressure on him. I think I'm going to do that. Like, should he go like over there? I still have this. Takes. Move somewhere. Have this check. Yeah, I think that looks pretty nice. So I'm going to do that. I think I'm going to do that. Yeah, I'm going to do that. Let's see. If he pushes over here, I have this. But I don't know if that does much, to be honest. Like, well, if he moves like over here, then, well, that just blunders a knight because I still defend that, so he couldn't do that. But, I mean, he wouldn't completely blunder a knight because then he would have this, but I mean, like... But, if he were to move the knight somewhere else, like, let's say here, then in that case... I mean, that's after he plays this, by the way. I'm saying after he plays something like this, which seems to me to be the... Oh, okay, yeah, he can play that. Never mind. Okay, if I take over here, it takes with a queen. If I go over here... Wait. Yeah. If I could only get this rook out of here, then this would be nice. Problem is, I have no way of deflecting that rook. That's the only problem. Okay, the knight is pinned. The knight is pinned. Oh, wait, the knight is pinned. The knight is pinned. I can go over here, maybe. Let me see, wait. No, but I mean, he escapes over here, so that would be a free knight for him. Like, if I go over here and he takes, then I take over there, then he goes over there, then I go over here, then he goes over there, then there's nothing. Because my knight used to cover that square. That's why now that would be nice if it were possible. But it is not possible. So maybe long castles also, or do I short castle? If I short castle, I feel like all my pieces are over here. I might get into trouble. I think I'm going to long castle defending that. Now he might go here. Wait, he might go here. This I have to defend against, I think. That's most likely his next move. So I should defend against it. Something like f3 would be to the point. What else can he do? Knight moves I'm not worried about from this knight because I just take over here. I mean, which is exactly what I wanted to do anyway. But, and it's over for him because, I mean, this covers over here, so that will be game over. So this knight cannot move. This knight can move many places. Can go over here, offering... no, if it goes over here, then that runs straight into this. So... then takes here. I take, I don't know, whichever of the rooks. I'm still threatening the other, the knight. Yeah, okay, so this knight probably will not go back. Oh, by the way, this game is kind of short in time. I'm going to go over here directly and pray for the best because I really don't have time. Yeah, I think this knight over here I'm not concerned about. I think I take over here, takes over here, and takes one of the rooks. Should be okay. I mean, he doesn't have like any dangerous check with the knight afterwards or something. He could, however, move this knight, but then I can attack both knights at the same time or something, like over here. So I don't know. I think I should be fine there. And yeah, I'm not checking the chat now, guys. I will check it out after I finish the game, though. By the way, what did you mean, Mahmoud, by I changed a lot? Because that I read before when I was still reading chat. But yeah, I don't know what you meant by that. And is it a change for the good or change for the bad? Well, I mean, these days I haven't been streaming. Like for that, you may say that I've changed. But I don't know if you meant like I changed in the. In other things, like the scene I know looks like trash now because I saw it look like terrible. I don't know, I'm going to try to fix it afterwards. By the way, Test, if you want to play, we can play after this game. Like I started by playing because like I told you guys I was very burned out of doing puzzles, especially. I mean, I've been burned out on everything. Like, I mean, I now I'm trying playing on leeches because I played like a little bit everywhere else, and I was well, not on chess.com, but everywhere else I played a little bit, and I was kind of tired of playing everywhere, so I tried leeches for a change, and yeah. Now I'm trying to see if I can get to 1900 rapid here. Doesn't seem like it's happening this game though. This game I can already tell I mean. I'm kind of messing up. Like, I don't know, I feels like I'm going to mess up here. I don't know if I already messed up or I didn't. I probably already messed up somehow. But I mean, I can feel this position is like slightly weird. I think he might even, it's probably even possible for him to go here, probably. But I don't know, like, I mean, I didn't calculate all the complications. I mean, I would go here forking, but the point is, like, after he grabs over here, if I grab one of the rooks and he can still take my knight afterwards, then, I mean, that'll be two pieces that he's grabbing, so he would be very fine. Like, then he would have something like over here, and I don't know. The position can get extremely complicated from there. I don't know if I have that. Well, no, if he goes over here, then I still have that. But I mean, I don't have the... Oh yeah, and then if I go over there, I can... No, never mind. I can... Oh yeah, I can... No. I'm like, yes, and then no. Yeah, no, I think... yeah, the position would be extremely complicated if you did this. Like, I mean, I'm pretty sure this move loses, but still, like, it's... I didn't calculate all the complications. It's one of those moves where they may do a lot of things and... Oh wait, no! If they go over here, I go over here and pin the queen, never mind. It was much easier than this. Remember what I told you about this rook, that I wanted this rook out and then I could pin the queen? Yeah, if he goes over here, that loses straight up to this. So no, never mind, I didn't say anything. This move sucks ass. He can play... Oh, sorry about that, I shouldn't curse. So... But other moves you can play that may be good. Like, for instance, knight over here. This might be a good move. Well, I still go over here. No, wait, I don't go over here. Then the queen still defends. What am I saying? Like, the reason I said over here before was because there was interference here. But I mean, of course, this was better. I forgot about this. about this interference over here. So, this probably the move to play. So probably he will play here. I don't see anything else that he can do that really looks remotely threatening. If he goes over here, I mean, I would just castle, I guess. But I mean, it is a somewhat intimidating move. So yeah, I'm pretty sure he's going to play that. I mean, he's going to play this move like almost... Oh, okay. Wait, what? That looks strange. Now I'm threatening mate, so I can go over here. Now I can put all the pressure over there. That should be a terrible move. I can go over here. And then I'm threatening to just snatch that. And if he goes like over there, then I mean, I just snatch that with mate. And if I go there and he goes here... Then do I have something? I have this skewer. Because this pinned to a king. No, wait, because then he can go over here. Never mind. So if I go over there, he's going to go here. But then I can go over here. Oh, then I can go over here. Look at that. I go over there. He goes over here. Only move, I believe. And then after that... Oh, no, he can defend also with the other knight. He can defend with the other knight. Yeah, but if he defends with the other knight, again, I go... What about over here? If he defends with the other knight, go over here. No, I think it fails. This fails to him defending with the knight. Probably. Which is kind of sad. I think I might keep my knight over there and just castle. Simply castle might be it. Let's long castle. Then I decide from there. Long castles and decide from there. Yeah, I mean, this looks very, very nice, but the problem is you can go over here or here. I think it goes over here is very, I mean, pretty strong for him. Oh, wait, I can go over here if he does that. Oh, no, I can't go over here because I have my knight there. Never mind. Yeah. Yeah, this would be annoying if he did that. Wait. I can grab over here, grabs over there, grab over here. I'm getting a pawn and all of that. And I'm threatening mate and I'm threatening this. Oh, I should have done that. That was the move. Yeah, go over here. If takes over there, then takes over there. This is pinned. So then I'm threatening this and I'm threatening checkmate at the same time. And it's actually kind of hard to stop that threat. Like, I mean, he has to go over here and lose the exchange. I mean, not the exchange. He doesn't lose the exchange. No, actually, that's not good. Never mind. I'm losing 2 pieces for a rook and a pawn. It's not good. Oh, he went over here. Okay, wait. Ah, he went over here in advance, yeah. So, if I go over here, he has to move the knight back somewhere. Yeah, going to do that. Because after he moves that, I intend to go over here and here, rook lift. There's going to be a stronger form of doing the same thing, I think. Okay. Rook lift. Gotta play fast. Let's go for it. Let's go for it. And pray that it's okay. I'm so lucky that this rook is defended by the queen, because otherwise he could like do something weird like this. Oh, okay. Wait, no, now it's not now it doesn't win a queen there. I can still go here, here, nah. Let me think about it. If I go over here, it goes over there. Yeah, he's getting a rook on all of that. So probably have to do that. Has to take with a rook. But now his options are a little bit limited. Oh, doesn't have to take with a rook and try this instead. Oh, no, wait, that's mate. Never mind, yeah. Has to take with a rook. So yeah, again, has to take with a rook because otherwise it's mate. Like first I was like, if he takes with a knight, it's mate. Then I was like, oh, he can play this intermezzo. Like, I mean, yeah, of course, that's also moving the knight, so it's also mate. Okay, goes over there. Okay, go over here. So we're still putting all the pressure on that one. He might take over here and just sack the rook. He's very likely to do that. But I mean, that doesn't solve his situation very much. Actually, that doesn't solve his situation at all because this is still pinned to mate. So no, he probably will not do that. He might give me this random check. Then I go over here. Yeah, he might give me that check. Yeah. Okay, he timed out. Was I winning? I believe I was crushing him, but I don't know. Like, I mean, I don't think I was crushing him throughout. Oh no, I wasn't crushing him. It was actually advantage black at that point. Okay. Okay, so yeah. Ah, man. Okay, here I had a good position if I had gone bishop d6 actually. Bishop d6, like I thought bishop d6 now didn't matter much because now it's not a pin to the queen. Like, I mean, if now I go over here, then he can go there. And then I was like, yeah, I have nothing. But actually, if he goes over there, it says here, well, of course, c5. c5. But then you move the knight and there's no mate anymore. Oh, no. Yeah, the computer says here... oh, you can't move the knight. I know, yeah, you can. Wait. You go over here, then what? Oh, okay. Like... yeah, beautiful checkmate. Yeah, you have over here sort of the Greco mate pattern. So you take over there and then you go with the queen. Yeah, I never would have dreamt that this pattern could have happened in one of my games. So yeah, if the opponent did this, then I have the Greco mate. So okay, I absolutely didn't see that, of course. I was like, this is the extent of my calculation here was this doesn't pin anything. He just moves the queen. Okay, let's look at something else. And yeah, I thought that I had to take here because I thought, you know, that way I remove this defender and I keep this pressure. In the end, it paid off because he didn't know how to defend, so he started giving random checks and ran out of time. But yeah, man, that was my moment. Wait, here, knight f7 here worked. I believe I did mention that. I mentioned knight f7, and if he takes over here, then I can take over there hitting that. I did mention that. But then I said that probably didn't work anyway because I'm grabbing a pawn but giving up... I mean, a pawn and a rook, but he gets two pieces, so... I don't know. But yeah, apparently it was completely, let's say, here, here, here. Then goes over here. Goes over there. Takes... Then triple castle, I mean long castles, triple castle. Yeah, long castles and triple O. So triple O, long castle. So castles over there, and yeah, now this position the computer says I'm much better. I don't know, like I mean I'm completely winning, not much better, completely winning. But yeah, I mean I thought this position. I mean I missed it at first, but then I realized I had it. But I thought that. He was getting enough for it, but no, of course he's not getting enough. I have yeah, I didn't do the count. Like I mean, I have a rook for a knight, and also I have a pawn. So yeah, of course it would be good. So I absolutely miscounted there, but I saw it after I castled anyway. I castled and then I saw it. I think. I mean, I did mention it, so you guys know when I saw it. When I saw it, I mentioned it. And here, yeah, here bishop b6 and queen takes, and then what? And then and then knight f7 with this. Yeah, okay. Here, even though I knew this idea was in the air all the time, I forgot about it in this crucial moment where I can take over here, here, and here. Like here at this moment, I was getting tunnel vision over this. I was like, yeah, I have something here. Still, it ended up working out, but yeah. So overall, a very inaccurate game, but I do believe I said at the beginning that that I was playing kind of nonsense here. Like I didn't know what was right to do, but I knew I was doing some weird stuff. Like I knew I was doing some weird stuff. Anyway, let me check the chat. So now that I finished the game and went over it, let me check the chat. Oh, thank you, Test. Thank you so much, my friend, for your donation. Thank you very, very much. You're so kind. 6 losing or 8? Yeah, Test had a losing streak that was like, yeah, it was like 6 or something. It wasn't like the longest losing streak I've seen. I mean, it was shorter than my bad streaks. My streaks are really bad. Oh, the beard, you mean? Yeah. Yeah, it has grown a little bit. Yeah, I will shave one of these days. I'm kind of lazy with that. And Ashwin says, where is Liam? Oh, I can give a like here. I didn't know I could give a like from OBS. That's nice. So, where is Liam? Yeah, I mean, Liam must be like, usually he tunes in late. Now this stream is kind of an early stream, so maybe we will not see Liam. I don't know if we will see him. I mean, I do miss the guy as well. But yeah, he's the thing that he really enjoys is the puzzles. So I don't know if well, maybe I'll be doing puzzles later. Yeah, maybe. I don't know. I'm kind of burned out from doing so much puzzles. I did puzzles for way too long. But also, I mean, you can never get enough puzzles. If you really want to get better, you have to do puzzles. So I'll probably do puzzles too. I got to 200 elo or so, and I have been winning for 10 games in a row. Damn! Good job, Test. So you're on fire now. 200 elo is crazy. It's that's a lot of elo, man. Like very, very good stuff. And 10 games in a row, it's a crazy winning streak. Like here on Leeches, they tell you what your longest streak was of wins, and also what your longest losing streak was. So they tell you the good and the bad. They tell you, and my winning streak apparently is like 6 games. I think the longest I've won on Leeches. On chess.com might be longer than that, maybe, I don't know. But on Leeches, the longest is 6 games in a row. Then the longest I've lost is also 6 games in a row on Leeches. On chess.com it must be higher than that. I mean, on chess.com I have lost for, I don't know, over 10 games, maybe 20, I don't know. No, not 20 probably. But like 10 games in a row, I'm pretty sure I have lost on chess.com. Hello, Beanman. Thank you for tuning in. I see a tactic, but won't say. Yeah, don't worry. After I said that I wouldn't be checking chat, then you guys could talk about the game all you wanted, because I really wasn't checking chat. Like I checked chat at the beginning of the game because I wanted to see if anyone was here, and then I didn't check anymore. When I said I will not check, then you guys can talk whatever. Like, I mean, if you guys want to talk tactics, you can, because I mean, after all, I'm not going to be checking it. Castle or B4, what's your elo at the moment? At the moment on Leeches, I'm 1800 rapid, as you can see from the screen. Yeah, I'm 1800, close to 1900, but that close is, don't believe in that close to 1900, because as you can see from this game, I don't know if I'm quite at that level yet. Like, I mean, if I get to 1900 rapid, it's going to be like I barely get there, and then I fall, like, drop off immediately. I think right now my level on Leeches is 1800 rapid, probably. I don't know. Like, I mean, it seems like the rating that I can sort of hang out at without much problems. Now knight f7, if queen takes bishop f7, at least wins a rook. Yeah, I saw that. Oh, nasty. You saw it before you castled. yeah, exactly. I saw this stuff, and then I missed it completely. Like I was like, yeah, this is something. Like this might be something, and then I didn't go for it. Like, yeah. And thank you for tuning in, by the way, crazy dude. I'll be right back. Says Test. Oh, okay, Test. Yeah, if you want to play, let me know. Yeah, right now I'm playing only members, Mahmoud. I mean, I'm playing also in the pool. Like, if any of you guys happen to be in the pool on Leeches and happen to be in my rating range, yeah, you can try to snipe my game and get in. Like, that's one way that you can play against me. But other than that, that benefit I have for members at the moment. Because I mean, I have to have something for the members, otherwise, like, Test, who is the member, wouldn't be getting absolutely anything. So yeah, then I will crush Test. Oh, Test is playing now? Oh, you mean want to play a game? Are you saying to Test? Yeah, you guys can play against each other. I don't know. I mean, I want to see if Test wants to play also against me, because I mean, he is a member indeed. And I know I haven't been streaming for a while, so maybe he wants to play. I don't know. Let's see. By the way, you owe this. I mean, if any of you guys like, well, whether you like it or not, the fact that now I'm playing games in the pool on leeches, you owe it to the leeches detecting some cheater among the people that played against me. Or I mean, I don't know if cheater or what. It says like they violated terms of service or something like that. I suppose it's a cheater. But the point is, they refunded me 2 points of elo when I was 1881. I was at 1881 rating, and I was like, dang, this D rating to have. I'm not going to play any more rapid. I wasn't going to play any more rated rapid, because I was 1881. But now, oh, I forgot to fix the scene. Okay. But now I was, what the heck? Okay. So my opponent wants to cheese me. Like, I mean, I'm going to still play here, but I'm not going to grab the pawn. He's going to play here, obviously. And then I'm going to defend like so. And now I'm going to be out of absolutely no idea about what we're doing here, but he also will have no idea. And then we're going to just play a game of chess. Like, I'm just going to go here. Let's see, knight f6. No, knight f6 runs into this, so I don't want to play that. Maybe bishop here. Let me think. Maybe we play here. So later I can go there. No, never mind. Let's go here. Or there. Let's go here. If he wants to overextend over here, so be it. I go there. Ah, he wants to potentially go here. Want to play here because I don't want this knight to go over there. I want to keep my bishop. So now I'm going to go here and there maybe, and then I'm going to go over there. Something along those lines. Could also go over here or there. But then he kicks me out with e4. I don't want that. Gotta be careful with this configuration, by the way. This configuration of pieces is forkable. That's one of the things I tell beginners all the time, or fellow beginners I should say. Okay, so now I think this is the cleanest choice. Just go over here. Okay, wants to go over there. Now if I push this knight out, where does it go? Goes over here, then I go here. Then his bishop is kind of not doing much. I think I'm going to do that. I'm going to go here, he's going to go there, I go here. Now this bishop is entombed. He might try to play here. Yeah, he does. But I can still recapture over there. I don't need to do anything about that. So now the only problem is that if I move this knight, then I have to recapture here with the bishop, which I don't want. I mean, I could recapture with a queen, but that I want even less. So maybe I will play here. Oh wait, I still have to recapture with a... Never mind. Still have to recapture that way. How about this? Yeah, let's go here. Simple. Simple. Okay, puts more pressure over there. No worries. I'm still going to recapture with a pawn on all fronts. Oh, by the way, I can pin this pawn. I don't know if it's a good move, but I can do it. Kind of want to. But the queen doesn't do anything here except pin that pawn. But I don't know, where's the bishop going to go? Oh, and also you can move the knight with a tempo on the queen. Let's go over here, actually. Let's go over here. Yeah, let's go over here. Let's go over here. Then I might just... Oh, wait. Did I... No. I didn't blunder anything because it's very sufficiently defended. Okay, so... Obviously I was going to take like so. Now I have this. The bishop is still entombed. He wants to cheese me with something along the lines of knight takes over here and this discovery. So I might play something like here seems fine, but no, here he can push over there and then he's threatening to... I mean, this wouldn't quite work because I still have this, but I mean, it would be annoying. It's not a situation that you want to land yourself in. So maybe I will play something like queen to b6. If it goes over here, then I just move. What about queen to a5? Then he doesn't have anything hitting me. But also my queen is kind of not doing much. Decisions. He'll also play simply queen to d8. That's probably the best move, actually. Queen back? I mean, it undevelops a queen, but I mean... If he tries to discover something with the rook, I can also gain the thingy there. He might play something like this. If I play here... Then I go like over there, for instance, then this, then I can start hitting that. I know, I kind of like that, but I mean, I have to be careful if I'm over here. Or careful with what, actually? If he goes over here, I can just push this. I'm going to go over here. I don't see anything he can do in that situation that's extremely tough for me, so I'm going to just do that. He might play here, but then I go here. Like, I mean, capturing the pawn would be dreadful because, okay, well, now I might just play there. Play here, and he can't really get in for the time being. Yeah, I have to prevent this knight jumping in here. that would be annoying, especially with a rook over here. That would be dangerous, so I have to prevent that. He probably, yeah, he will go after this, but I mean, I can always recapture with the pawn, so no worries. Now I go over here, line this up. Should be okay, I think. Gotta be careful about this knight running out of squares, but once I go over here, the knight can go back there, so no worries. They're still defended by the bishop, which I looked at before I played the move, naturally. Well, not naturally. A lot of times I'm missing like very, very crazy stuff that I shouldn't be missing. Okay, he intends to land over here and do some straights maybe. I don't know. He's not in the position to do that kind of thing. I don't know if that's what he's thinking about, but he's not in the position to do that. Now I'm lining up against this, so he has to play something like that. No, I just simply castle. Obviously I was going to castle here. Otherwise, what am I doing? Then I can pin this one if he allows me. And if he doesn't allow me, I probably will go there anyway. Yeah, I mean, I like that. I mean, if he trades everything here, I'm totally down for that. Okay. Because, I mean, I have a better position in general. Or that I think, at least. I can go here, and maybe here or something. Or just go over there and start, like, pressuring him. So I'm going to go for that. I'm going to go here. Yeah, the knight is not in danger of being out of squares because he can always jump over here and then jump there. So this knight is not in danger of running out of squares. Okay, he takes, I take. Goes over there. If I go over here, there's no pressure over there, so actually I can just do this without any problems. Then if he attacks me again, I can... I'm still going to do it like so, I think. Is there any danger? Where can he go with that? I don't think he can go many places. Like this covered, this covered. He can go over here potentially. Oh, okay, so he really wants to trade everything, huh? I can still take over there like so, so I can go here. He really wants to trade everything. He really does want to trade everything. Very annoying. What's his rating? Around the same as mine. If I go over here, I have some pressure. Here, he can still land over there. Can land over here too. Let's go over there. If he wants to trade like so, so be it. Trade it. He may go like over there, but then I'm going to go over here. Well, no, I don't know if I want to go over there. Maybe I will have to trade everything. Gotta be kidding me. Yeah, I think I might have to if he goes there. This sounds a little bit juicy. Yeah, maybe I need to change my plans. Go over here. That may be a place to be at. Since he's moving away, or I can go over here. Takes, go over here. That sounds pretty nice, to be honest. Oh, I can also check him there. I have no time, so I'm going to go pretty fast with this. Let's see, here, there, can go... The king is kind of beset. I'm trying to prevent the queen from coming in here. If I go over there, I'm giving up one thingy. But still not too bad still. Can go here. I don't know if he has a thread. Maybe he does, but I don't have time for checking if he has a thread. I want to get rid of his queen now. I think now my pieces are kind of nicely positioned, but at the same time I want to keep my queen. But if I go over there, he has this, which is annoying. Wait, he went over there. That looks so dubious. Okay, you know what? I have no time. I probably have to trade with him. I have no time and my position is about to become worse by the second. He has 8 minutes and I have absolutely nothing. Oh, never mind. There's that. Oh, God. Okay, no problems. I have this. Moves wherever. Keep harassing queen. I can't move this because there's spin. Never mind. Okay, let's go over there. Man, this is about to fall otherwise, so I have to do something. Yeah, that was a blunder, but well, what can you expect? I have very little time. Now he might go for this. because obviously now he's on the better situation if that happens. Still, I do believe this might be holdable up on down. I mean, but obviously that's what you wanted. You wanted to go into an endgame. I should have accepted the endgame before. Like now I'm paying the price for trying to play not boring chess. Okay, so that doesn't do much. So here and hope for the best. I mean, it does pin this, but I mean, how is he going to exploit the pin? Okay, now if you want to trade, let's trade. Want to trade? Okay, he wants to trade. Let's go for it. I'm a pawn down, but I think I can hold this. Sad affair I got myself in, but I had such... I'm sure that I had good chances for a win. Probably missed something in the middle game. I mean, in the middle game I have to have been completely winning. Okay, I will support that one. I don't want that one to fall. I want to keep dropping pieces, so I will obviously take with a pawn. I have that pawn. I mean, it's kind of hard for him to create pressure against it, I think. I mean, he can definitely, but it will take him a while. And I still have this and the bishop to... This is only defended by that, so I hope he moves it somewhere. I hope he moves this one somewhere. I mean, he might move this, defending that. That would be smart. Then I might go over here. I don't know. I don't know where I'm going to go, but somewhere. Okay, over there. Okay, let's start rerouting ourselves. Let's see, here hit that. So that's a square I could try to reach. I'm not even checking where he's going because I don't have time. That's a problem. Now he can go over here for more trades. That's his favorite, so he probably will do that. Like, his favorite is trades. Okay, I'm hitting this and I'm hitting that, so should get the pawn back, like so, I think. And at that point, if I'm able to do something with my 20 seconds on the clock, then I probably can draw this. And it's kind of sad that I have to go from, you know, I was winning to I'm drawing this, to like... Okay, I'm also hitting that. I mean, of course, this is the one that defends that, so I'm not really hitting it. Goes over there. I can go over here, potentially. He wants to go after this one, yeah. I have to do something, so I mean, I'm going to go here. I can defend like so. If he goes there, I can defend like so. Yeah. There we go. He can take this one. then this one falls. So, I mean, if he takes this one, I'm not going to take here. I'm going to just push this pawn, I think. That should be my plan. So taking here first might be the smart choice for him. I believe it's not smart from him. Oh, it is. Never mind. Oh, God. I blundered. Okay. Okay, let's run for it. Run! Oh, he can take here. Shoot. Yeah, everything falls apart. I mean, I have 20 seconds. What can I say? I mean, now I have 8. But I mean, I had 20 seconds. Like... He's really desperate to make a trade of horses or of anything. Just going to go here potentially, but I can still check him, can't I? Check. Just because it's a check, at this point I'm just checking. I'll check with this one so I can push this one. Check here. Okay, I can't push this one because this is only defended by this. But I can try to keep checking him. Or something along those lines. At this point, if he sacrifices a horse, he's doing well. It's going to be sad for me. He's going to go, oh wait, I have this. Oh wait, he sacrificed a horse. That means he also sacrifices this. 7 seconds. Dang. Oh, he doesn't sacrifice that. Okay, let's go over there. I'm going to sacrifice this one for that, but if I have to. Okay, I draw this. At least I draw this. If I don't win, I draw this. I might just win this. But I mean, if I don't win, I draw it. Unless I make a mistake in the 10 seconds that I have. Because I only have 10 seconds, so there is that. Okay, now I win. Going to approach with the king also to have him close by. Whew. Man. I mean, even though I could have just pushed, but I mean, to have him close. Okay, he resigned. Whew. Man, what a game. I had 20 seconds for like the whole duration of the game. Like, I mean, I have 20 seconds now. Like when I ended the game, I ended up with 20 seconds. I had 7 at some point. So I started getting points, getting seconds back from the 2 seconds of increment. Anyway, that game was that game was just the ELO material, man. That game was I don't even want to review that. I mean, I will have to, but I mean, it's going to be hilarious. Like, that game is just the ELO material, man. Like, I'm pretty sure in the end game I was winning. I have to have been winning in the end game. I mean, in the middle game. But then I got like smashed. Like, I got when I was low on time, I got smashed there, and then my opponent just, you know, with like 7 minutes on the clock, he tried to push me on the clock. Like, I mean, he should have just played the extra pawn, but fortunately for me, he didn't. Like, I mean, he didn't play for the extra pawn, he played for my clock. He was like, oh, I can flank this guy, Yeah, I mean, probably he could have, but I mean, the thing is, thankfully for me, I was I was resilient enough. But yeah, I mean, like, man, tough game. I think I'm going to do puzzles now. Unless Test wants to play. If Test wants to play, we'll play. Puedo jugar también, dice Spider Mitchell 45. Gracias por tunearte de nuevo al stream, Spider Mitchell. Partida juego con miembros nada más, porque tengo que ofrecer algún beneficio a los miembros, así que actualmente estoy jugando solo partidas con miembros. Digo, si me encuentra en el pool de partidas de liches, ahí digo, puedes entrar a jugar conmigo si estás en el rango mío. Digo, ahora estaba jugando contra gente ¿cómo es? Del pool de jugadores que, digamos, no sé cómo se le dice en castellano, digo, el grupito ahí del mundo que, digamos, estaba jugando ahí con lo que viniera. Pero es decir, tiene que ser alguien que esté en el rango mío para que juegue por puntos, por supuesto. Estaba jugando en liches ahí. Igual ahora voy a parar porque después de esa partida quedé quedé destruido después de esa partida. Aparte de que cómo jugué esa partida de mal ya revela que no es momento de continuar. me salvé en esa, me salvé. Creo que me parece que estaba muy bien en el mediojuego. Creo que en el mediojuego estaba ganando, pero no encontré la vuelta a tiempo y de repente me estaban pasando para la cueva. El oponente está haciendo movimiento BS, quiere decir un movimiento cualquiera, movimientos truchos. Sí, no sé qué estaba haciendo mi oponente, pero yo también me mandé cualquiera, así que está... no puedo hablar mucho del oponente porque yo me mandé cualquiera también, así que está... los dos hicimos ahí un espectáculo, hicimos que debería estar en el canal de Gotham Chess, en Guess the Hilo debería estar eso. Porque fue una... Nos mandamos cualquier cosa los dos, hicimos una obra de arte, destruimos el ajedrez en 10 minutos. In good position, lose on time is sad. Yeah, losing on time when you're in a good position is sad. Yeah, indeed. But here, when I was low on time, I was. I had a great position. I think I had a great position in the middle game. But then I started losing. Then when I was sort of low on time, I started losing. But I started losing on the board, not just on the clock. When I let that pawn drop, then that was game basically. I mean, he was just crushing me there. I mean, absolutely. But yeah, I mean, if I have to make an assessment, that's my assessment without engine. Then we will check with the engine and see what happened. But probably the eval went like, I don't know, up and down all the way. Bless you, says Crazy Dude. Thank you, Crazy Dude. Thank you, Crazy Dude. Thank you. Yeah, it was a funny game. It was funny. Like, it was it was hilarious. I think it was a hilarious game. Like, just was all over the place. Let us see that with let me plug that in on chess.com where there's a review feature. I'm going to go to the analysis board, copy the PGN, and then I'm going to throw that into chess.com to see what chess.com has to say about it. Let's see. Where do I have the chess.com scene? And then let's do some puzzles because yeah, I'm playing like this might reduce my years of life. Let's see. Analysis here. Oh, I actually played at 80 point... well, yeah, there was an endgame there that was played for a long time. So I played at 80.5% accuracy, according to this. The opening was dubious from my opponent, and even more dubious from me. Like, I get just a question mark for the opening. The rest was okay for both of us, apparently. I mean, according to the chess.com review, taking into account like the ratings of the people involved. Yeah, but there was a moment where I was crashingly losing. Like, was this like mate or what? Like, I mean, it was like the eval went like white all the way. Like, in fact, when I said that was good in the middle game, that was a very, very short moment from what I see from like the eval that they show here. I mean, the eval during the game. I haven't looked at the game. Let's look at the game. So let's look from my perspective, because I am the hero here. My opponent is the villain. So yeah, this stuff like e5 is correct. Then I don't want to grab this pawn. Like, I mean, yeah, the computer says grab this pawn, allow this, but I'm like, yeah, I don't want to do that. I wanted to, just defend over here and be okay. So and also I wanted to get my opponent out of theory. Like, I remember playing this against someone else, and it turned out okay. Like, I didn't know what I was doing, but my opponent didn't know what he was doing either. So I suppose most people that play this opening, they are counting on you playing here and then grabbing the pawn over there and allowing them to capture over here, which is what the computer wants, but that's exactly what my opponent wants. Then they are hitting this, I don't know, it's like all sorts of madness what that might lead to. Instead, if I play here, I can get a game of chess, you know, just that's what I wanted. So I went over here with a bishop. This is kind of following Hikaru Nakamura's advice in his Slow Karu series, highly recommended, of putting the bishop here when you have this pawn configuration. I learned that very recently, that when you have this pawn configuration like this, then you put the bishop in the middle. Tends to be like a good setup. I don't know if it's a good setup in this particular situation, but I mean, in general, it tends to be something to do. So that's why I play the bishop there. Here is because I was worried about me going over there and then going over here after my bishop. I didn't want that. But yeah, I was worried that this might lose time, and yeah, the computer doesn't like it at all. Now it says white is like huge advantage. Now I went over here. This is just outright a mistake. It says d4 and it punishes my mistake, and I'm like in a horrendous situation apparently, which is kind of interesting considering that's such a natural move. Instead, knight f6 was correct, developing the knight over here. By the way, why didn't I even think of knight f6? Knight f6 does seem like a much more natural move. Why on earth was I going here? I don't know what's up with me. Yeah, I mean, I should have played knight f6, of course. Like, I mean, it's... Why would I go there? Like, I mean, there's no benefit to me going here or here as opposed to here. Like, yeah. I mean, that was nonsense by me. I don't know why I did that. Maybe because usually when I have, like, this kind of structure, I don't know, I'm in a position where you have to go there, maybe? I don't know. Well, I don't usually get this kind of structure, so I don't know. But yeah, I mean, this... And this also a mistake. Which is funny because once you go there, it sounds very funny that going over there would be a mistake. But yeah, it's a mistake. d4 again, like I had to be worried about d4. Okay, it goes over here. Now I went here, another mistake. Apparently I had to go to the rim here. I mean, they can't do anything to your knight after you go over there. In the worst case, then you can go over here and defend it. So it's not like the knight is dead or anything. And he can potentially reroute over here. But, I don't know. It's, I wouldn't have thought of putting my knight on the rim there. Now, d4 was, again, the best move, and he played it. I played over here. He went there. I did this. Now, apparently, I'm, like... basically lost here, and here was a mistake. I had to go a6. I mean, it makes some sense because when you go a6 you kind of force the matters about solving the situation of all of this. So but I don't know. I mean, anyway, I was on any line I was almost lost. Now on the move I played, it says I'm lost, like really lost. It gives 2 point. Well, you can see the eval there, right? No, you can't see the eval. So it gives 2.4 points of advantage to white. So I'm dead lost there. Now he didn't have to take there. He had a bunch of moves to choose from. The most natural probably would be rook c1. That's a very natural move to play. Yeah, I shouldn't have gotten my queen on the same file as a potential rook and a file that's about to open up. I mean, that's how I can try to make sense of that, if I have to make sense of that move. Now it goes over here, this is fine. Now I went, what? Yeah, I went queen b8 because I thought I would have something with this later on. It says, no, you shouldn't do that, you should go queen d8. Again, I'm still bad. I mean, I was bad throughout throughout the middle game, which goes to show also how messy this position is, because I mean, like, I thought I had a good position, and then as it turns out, that was most of the time I was far worse. Like, I mean, here I didn't think that I had a super great position. Here I thought I had a position, but I had something worse than that. Now here I'm better now. After he goes over here, the computer says I'm better, and I have to play this move which I played. I get the knight in, I'm prepared to bring this bishop, and yeah. He neglected my threat, now I go over here, he goes there, I castle. Yeah, now I'm the one who is borderline winning. This was wrong. I had to go queen d8, just go like after the opponent, just go for the attack. Instead I went here, and yeah, my plan for going for the attack was much slower. This was wrong. Even trading would have been better, which I thought after I landed myself in the bad situation, I thought I should have traded here voluntarily. This, I didn't have much time. At this point, I had what, like, it says here 2 minutes and a half, pretty much. So, yeah, here, I mean, I had time, but I was like, yeah, the time situation was already pressing me a little bit. Because I thought, well, my opponent has 8 minutes and a half, and I have 2 minutes and 40 seconds. And I have an increment of 2 seconds, but it's a very, very low increment. So, it's not like an increment that lets you think much. It's an increment for when you're like pre-moving everything, so that you don't lose on time, but not much more than that. So this check turns out to be the good move. Give me a second, guys. Oh, by the way, I changed my appointment from Mondays to Tuesdays, so today later I will be gone. But anyway, I mean, doesn't matter much because I still have been streaming for a while. Okay, so yeah, this move turned out to be the best move in the position, but I mean, that was kind of luck. I mean, intuitively, I thought it was a good move because I thought that not just because it was a check, but because he cuts this off over here, so it seems like my bishop would be powerfully placed. And of course, if he goes over here, it seems like he's already preparing to get mated, so I mean, if he is not careful, then I might get in. I mean, I would have probably played something like this if he had gone over there due to a pin. And then I would have been like, goes over here, I don't know, something. I mean, probably not here directly, because after he goes here and here... Well, yeah, if he goes here and here, I can go there and then there, or something like that. But yeah, I had ideas of something along those lines. But I had to play very fast. Like, I thought intuitively that if he went over here, then he was getting crushed. And so he had to go over there. And after he goes over here, then he's kind of cut off from this side. So that leaves the king in a position that might be a little bit suspicious later on. So that was my idea when I did that. But I didn't have time to really calculate. Okay, here it says queen d8 is the best move. Queen d8 and he takes the pawn, then what? Because he can still take the pawn if I go over here, right? Like if he takes the pawn, what was the big follow-up? Bishop e6 and this is falling. There's a skewer, yeah. Never mind. I did see that alignment later on, but I mean, I don't think I saw it in this particular situation. Here I was just playing fast and I just completely missed that pawn was hanging. And I missed it again when it was really hanging, I think. Okay, here he can really take the pawn. Because now he protected that. Oh, so he saw that. I didn't see it, but he saw that. Like, he saw that that here he couldn't still take this because there was a skewer. He did notice that. Because he overprotected the knight. Now when I went here, he was like, yeah, now you don't have the skewer anymore. I still played here, and it was the best move in the position anyway, because I wanted to kick the queen out. And also, I noticed, after I played it, I noticed that it was really necessary, because this also was under attack. Now it says that I should trade here. I was like, yeah, if he gets this... I believed him when he posed the threat of getting this passed pawn. I believed him. I shouldn't have believed him. Don't believe your opponent. Like, but I really thought this was scary about the passed pawn, and that's obviously what his idea was. But yeah, apparently my only move here was to trade. I played over here thinking, well, if we trade, let's trade on these other terms. And actually on these terms, he's winning. And he did that. I defended over here. I wanted to keep this stronghold over there. Started jumping with the knights, trying to reroute here. I wasn't thinking too much, but I was like sort of spotting this square over here. That I kind of spotted, even though I had like 20 seconds. Yeah, I had 20 seconds for a long time here. So I got this because he didn't defend it, fortunately. I mean, well, no, he can't, because if he goes over here, then I just take the bishop. Never mind. So yeah, I grab that. He goes over here, I go over there. Apparently this is bad, although it's still good, but apparently giving this check was okay. If he goes over here, then what the heck did he do? Oh, you check him again? Or what? If I go over here and then he goes over there, what? Oh, bishop g4. Of course. Yeah, he doesn't get any knight there. Then he has to go like over there. And then I'm grabbing this. Yeah. Wow. Okay. Obviously with 20 seconds on the clock I wasn't going to see that. Well, I mean, I know that for instance Hikaru would see it in a second, but... okay, so... this blunder. So here I had to play knight c3 defending that. I went over here. Oh yeah, because there was that. Never mind. Yeah. Now that I was analyzing, I also wasn't looking at that. Okay. So yeah. But in the game I had very little time here, so well. In the game I'm kind of forgiven for missing that. Very obvious move. And of course I decline every trade because I don't want to trade anything. I'm trying to keep all my options open. I'm completely dead lost of course now. And grabs over there, sacks a knight. I expected that. Now sacks the bishop. I didn't expect that. And now I'm like, yeah, I have actually hopes of drawing this. And of course I knew that here if I traded the knights, then I was going to gobble this up, and this king is further away from these pawns. I mean, from these pawns than my king is. So I was like, yeah, if you trade, then I'm winning. So he realizes it and he goes there. I give some random checks and put some pressure on him. Like I had ideas of going like over there, or if the knight moves maybe over here. And of course if the king doesn't defend that, then grab this pawn. So he just blunders the knight, that's over. And here I suppose I did everything correctly, like this was kind of easy play. I push over here, this defended, and he can never get to any of these two, because if he goes over here like happened in the game, then I just start pushing there. So yeah, that's what happened. Boom, 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 and that's it. So yeah, very, very messy game, and I was losing like most of the time. I was in a really dire spot. But well, that should teach my opponent to not play those nonsense openings, because he played nonsense expecting to trick me with the nonsense, and even though he got a winning position, he didn't manage to exploit it. But I mean, he did get a winning position out of the opening, so kind of the opening wasn't his problem, but yeah, I mean, I don't know. I feel like if you play for tricks and then once the tricks work, you can't really exploit the tricks. Then I mean, like, well, what are you playing for then? I mean, why are you picking that particular opening if when it goes right, you still don't know what to do? Play puzzle while I will go take a fast shower. Oh, all right. Yeah, I'll go play some puzzles indeed, because obviously I'm in need of doing some puzzles. That game is proof that I've been neglecting the puzzles for way too long. Wait, maybe I start with Leech's puzzles. Let me see. By the way, how far away am I from the desired rating of 1900? Well, I'm like 1 or 2 games away, but I mean 1 or 2 games away can be an eternity away after I start losing, so let's leave it at that for now. Let's see, so puzzle streak, and okay, we are just barely starting, so I can definitely do that. So if I take over here, is there something there? Take over here, takes, go over there. No, that doesn't do anything. Wait, what? This is the first puzzle, damn. Am I super rusty or what? This is the first puzzle, I'm not seeing it. Wait, yeah, I'm seeing it. I go over here, check. I'm threatening to win this. And also not just, well, yeah, to win this at the very least. And so he has to take. But after he takes, then I take over here and I deflect this king away. Yeah, but the king can go over there. Yeah, then you can deflect the king again. And if he goes over there, then I just grab over here. And if he grabs over there, then I promote with queen. Okay. Alright, well. Okay, well, given that I had to calculate all of that in order to find out the solution, I think that, that it's safe to say that the first puzzle wasn't particularly easy. Okay, so this one is easy. Like, yeah, just ladder. And that's it. If I go over here, check, then he gets mated. He doesn't have anything to interpose, and we have the lolly. So yeah, we're mating the opponent. Okay, good. Okay, our opponent has 2 queens. We're probably going for mate, and fortunately we have it in 1 move, so good. Okay, so check. Now probably we just take over here, takes whichever way, then we go over there. We're going to round this pawn up potentially. Like takes, if takes, goes here, defends the pawn, goes like there, cannot keep defending the pawn, we grab the pawn, we promote. If takes with this, then I go here, same situation. Yeah. Okay, takes over here, takes over there, takes over there, takes over there, takes over there. Okay, our queen under attack, but we have this. Boom, has to take, and boom. No interposition because the bishop is here, so the queen cannot see that. Okay. Okay, now... we have this. Just ladder mate. Ladder mate from the back. Okay, so obviously we cannot allow this one to promote, so we have to either move the king or take. Probably take. Takes, goes here. We'll go for that one probably. We take over there, we take, then we prevent this one, we shoulder it so it doesn't get there, and then we win. Okay. Okay, we are what? White. Okay, so we have this, takes, goes here, check. This is still covered, and that's it. They don't have any interposition or anything, so it's just that. Okay. I can just take here, defend the knight, and also defend from mate all at the same time. Yeah, that should be good enough. Okay, takes is a sort of a fork. Then interposes here, I go here. Goes over there, I go there. Oh wait, I'm about to get smashed over here. Forgot that part of the whole thing. Still probably the first move is this one. If it goes over here, goes over there, goes here, goes here maybe. Yeah, wait. Goes here. Yeah, I can go here still, because if it goes over there, then this, then this, and yeah, he's getting absolutely cooked, isn't he? Maybe. I don't know if he's getting cooked, but let me see. So, and he probably has to start like this, because, man, this is a situation that calls for immediate checks, definitely. Here goes over there is the thing, because I mean, if moves a king, then at the very least I have this, and well, I mean, yeah, this first, because it has to be with checks, everything. You can't just grab the bishop. But I mean, if it goes over here, I'm threatening this at the same time, so he would have to go somewhere like here. But then at that point, I would have this over here with check, and then I would continue from there. But I mean, so after this, he has to pretty much play that. But after this and this, I'm not sure. This, check. Goes like whatever, I don't know. Well, no, yeah, this is still in the air, so goes like over here. Well, then I have eyes on that one. But still, that's attacked them multiple times. Check here, here, here. Check. I don't know. I mean, I think it's that, but I don't know. Okay, nobody's saying anything in the chat, so let's go for it. Boom, boom. Okay, now first move is okay. Now I have to play the next move. I think it's going to be this. I don't see any reason why I would play another move. It has to be a check, definitely. If it's this, for instance, then I don't see how that's any good, to be honest. It goes over here, and I'm running out of checks. So, I mean, it has to be this move, definitely. Just by discarding everything else. Now, probably this, because it's the next checking line. If I check over here, if he goes over there is a question. Probably something like this, and I continue checking. And at the very least, I have that. Okay, that's there. Was that like a win, or was that a draw, or what? Like, I mean, no, let me see. So here, 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 here. There's a win, yeah. Let's say they go over there, then what? Yeah, you have to go queen d3 again. So on that was right. Now king h2. Wow. Now it says just sack this, so it goes over here, then I can go over there and there, right? Yeah, this is the only winning move now. Dang, bro. Like, takes over here. Oh, and only this one works. This one doesn't work because, of course, he blocks with the rook. Goes over here, that takes, and yeah, now you can see why I'm winning. But the thing is, this had to be found in order to find the. This move had to be found here in order to solve this. So kind of funny that this is such a puzzle. I mean, like a low rating puzzle. Oh, hello, Mahmoud. Welcome back. So yeah, Test never came back yet. When Test comes back, maybe you or me can play against him. Okay, so this one I grab 2 rooks. I mean, 2 rooks for a queen. Oh no, wait, I don't grab 2 rooks. If I take over here and he takes over there, I take over there. Ah, yeah, because this comes with check. Never mind. And I'm threatening mate over there. So yeah. Takes over here. Okay, it takes here. It takes here. Yeah. I have the rook. Okay, now. Let's see. So the king is beset on all sides by the iniquities of evil men. So if I go over here, no, I go over here, check. Now that he can't go here because I take. Oh wait, there's also this. Ooh, I really need to do something here. So go over here, goes like so, check. Goes like this, Yeah, I don't know. Check over here. Has to go there. This. Oh, okay. It is. That is a checkmate. He doesn't have any other choice here, right? Yeah. Okay. Okay, so let's see. First thing that comes to mind is to just take this rook, takes, and then try to do something from there. Ah, yeah, we have this and picks up this one. So that's it. Well, I can just grab that rook, can't I? Oh, no, because he has a pawn about to promote. Okay, so... Ah, yeah, I can let the promotion because I go here, skewer, then I pick up this pawn, then I promote. Okay. So that's the thing. Skewer picks this up and goes over here and picks this one up. Okay. I mean, do I have only one move here or do I have more than one move? I have two moves. If I go over here, where can he check me from? Oh, he can check me with a bishop too. Oof. If I go over here, he can check me from there. So no, I think I have to go over here. If he checks me with a bishop, yeah, free bishop, then I continue moving. Yeah, here would be a mistake. He goes over there. And then after that, if I go over here, he has this apart from that. So, oh, actually that would be checkmate, wouldn't it? Well, not quite yet, but almost. Like I would have to go over here and then probably get mated on the next move or something. Like here, then have to go over there, then this. Then I don't know, goes over here. Wow, yeah. Yeah, I'm getting destroyed. So yeah, I have to go over here. Okay, takes over there, that's simple enough. Thank you. Check over there, then he's going to have to part ways with this piece, I think. Check here. Supported by pawn. He has to go over where he doesn't defend this. Then I just take this. And yeah, I mean, I have a rook and a bunch of pawns. Okay, we have check, goes here, check, goes here. Check. Can't go here because there's this. I mean, he gets obliterated. Don't need to really look much further. And he just thought the same thing. You didn't need to look much further. Like the puzzle ends there. Yeah, I mean, we're absolutely crushing, of course. I mean, yeah, it's one of the first puzzles. I mean, but yeah. I'm finding these puzzles quite interesting, though. I mean, I'm liking them. I mean, maybe it's because I haven't done puzzles for a while, or maybe because I'm really bad and I'm doing like even these. Okay, this will lose a defender after I go here. Takes, then I can just grab that. So that should be it, I think. Okay, so we're about to mate the opponent, otherwise we're toast. We have this, fortunately for us, this is all controlled. So king has to go like over there or here. So we go here, if king goes over there, then if this, king can't go here, has to go there. Then this is promotion with check and mate. Yeah, so can't go over here. If goes over there instead, this goes over there, promotion again, and goes over here, promotion again. Yeah, it's promotion all over the place. So it's going to be promotion with check. Okay, so wants to pin me. If I take over here, then this is under attack. This, I mean, he has to take here, and I just recapture over there, and I win. Okay. If I go over here, that wins an exchange, but I mean, an exchange shouldn't be enough for me. No, wait. If I go over here and goes over here, then he has mated, so he doesn't win an exchange. It wins a queen, doesn't it? Like, I mean, goes over here or here, then congratulations, you still. I mean, not here. If goes over here, then he gets mated. If goes over here, he doesn't quite get mated yet. So maybe it's the other way? No, can't be. No, the other way, there's nothing. Just takes with the bishop. So it has to be this move anyway. But what am I doing after this one? Well, I'm taking here, threatening to discover things. And yeah, I mean, it's going to be tough. Like, I mean, I'm threatening to go over there with check and covering this other square, therefore has to go over here and mate. So yeah, he's probably going to have to give up the queen in that case or something. Gives it up right away, okay. Yeah, naturally, since we're still in the first few puzzles, so then they play not the line that you would expect to be most resilient. Okay, so let's see. By the way, is the camera okay here? Yeah, it is okay, I think. Yeah, I can a little bit adjust it here. Oh no. Yeah. So there's less white space and a little bit more of my ugly face. If I take here, then check, discovery wins something. Something being a bishop. Yeah, okay. If I take over here, no, I can't take over here. Never mind. That move I don't even need to look at. So now the question is, do I go over here after this pawn? I think I do. I think I just let this one to die. If I go over here, he starts like so, and I don't know, like we're not really getting anywhere there. So I go over here, I just let this one die. This is still protected, and I go over here, grab this one. He can try to bring the other bishop though. I mean the bishop. So if I go over here, at some point brings the bishop. Let's say, I don't know, captures, go over here, brings the bishop. Doesn't seem like I have much. Oh ho ho. Yeah, I mean the bishop can protect absolutely everything. If I push over here, then he just takes with a pawn. Oh wait, if he takes with a pawn, then I can. Oh wait, is that it? Like here. Sometimes you need to calculate a little bit further. Like, I mean, from than what I'm doing. So has to go over there pretty much forced. Then if I go over here. Oh, he can take with a bishop. Never mind. Yeah, he can take with a bishop, and oh no, yeah, he can take with a bishop. Takes with a bishop. Take here. Then I start pushing over here. If sacrifices the bishop, then I go here, round this one up and push. That may be the way. I don't think it's over here. Like over here goes over there. I have no moves. I'm in Zugzwang. Like, I mean, I would like to pass the move and keep the... Oh wait, cannot go there. What am I thinking? I said here and here. What's wrong with me? Okay, so actually this move might be it. Like, this is the most obvious, but yeah, well, but he goes over here, then what? Yeah, I mean, I'm like, yeah, let's dance around and not do anything. Like, I mean, I think I have to go over here, sacrifice this pawn, and go for that weird line. But I think the only reason it might work is because of this in the end. If he takes over here, then I start pushing this one, and it's going to be kind of hard for him to get the bishop to defend that square. Like if he goes like over here, then that drops this pawn. No, it doesn't drop this pawn. What am I saying? Jesus. Oh. So yeah, he might go over there. Ah, yeah. Then I go after the bishop. Like then I go like over here, hit the bishop. Bishop goes all the way there. Then he drops the pawn. And if it goes this other way, then he drops this, and I can go here. I think it's that. Let me see if in the chat anyone is saying anything. Pawn c5 says Sir Edward. Pawn c5, you mean c4. But you mean right now or you mean later? I think later you're right. By the way, thank you for tuning in, my friend. It's nice to see you back here. So are you saying pawn c5 first, or are you saying pawn c5 later? I mean pawn c4. So are you saying, or was it on a different one? I think it was on this one. But I mean, do you mean after this and this and this, right? Like I mean, after at some point he gets this here, right? Like if that's the case, then yeah, we're on the same symphony. I do think about doing that. Where's Liam? Says Ashwin. Yeah, I don't know. D5. Yeah, I assume when he says D5 he means, oh no, he means this. No, this I don't think so, because he takes like so. That shouldn't be good for us. King D4, yeah. Like, oh wait, this wasn't King. Oh, it was C4. He was C4. So Sir Edward meant on the first move probably. He was C4. Damn. What a move. Oh yeah, of course, because then you just start pushing right away. So yeah, great job, Sir Edward, and bad job me. I really thought that that this later would be the thing, but no, of course not. So let me see what happens in the. I mean, this is obviously winning now. They look at it. I mean, yeah, of course. But what happened in the other situation where I went like over here? Yeah, I'm completely lost after this. Bishop d5 right away, not this first. Now let's say I play here, then takes with a bishop. Then let's say I take here, then bishop f1. And it all looks like we have something, but apparently we don't. Bishop g2, go over here, king f5. Yeah, wherever I move, then there's problem. I mean, if I go over here, I can't grab this pawn because this. So go over there, I suppose. Then king takes, then push. Then you can never go defend that anyway. King f4. They're going to round this pawn. I can't reach it by any means. The pawn is the pawn and the bishop are cutting me in. So wow, crazy stuff. I mean, crazy stuff in that line. Like c4 was very obvious. I mean, I failed to see that, like completely blind. But yeah. Okay, let's start again. Let's go to, I don't know, leechess or chess.com. I kind of feel salty about this one, so I'm going to start another one on leechess. I want to see if I can redeem myself. Maybe I can't. Okay, so back rank mate, yeah. Oh, not like so. Alright. Take over here, take. Okay, so checkmate. Check over here. Has to go there, mate. So bishop. This bend. So can't even move it. There's stakes over here. I mean, what's the count? Yeah, there's just takes. Yeah, just take sounds okay. I mean, it sounds fine. Sounds completely fine. I'll see why not. Oh wait, it wasn't. What's wrong with takes? Oh my god, I just messed up the first. Oh, there was a. The queen was under attack. Oh my god, I blundered a queen. Okay, never mind. So yeah, this was the second move I thought about, but I thought there was nothing after knight goes back, because I mean otherwise you're grabbing the bishop, but you can't grab the bishop like so. Oh, then you can take here because the knight was hitting the queen. Yeah, never mind. Okay. Aye. That was what, the first puzzle? No, second or third, I don't know. Okay, it takes over here, then takes a rook. Aye. Yeah, I'm doing terrible. I might not. Oh no, I might play a few more puzzles and then just leave it at that. I'm doing like way too terrible. Which means I need to do more puzzles, but at the same time, okay, so it goes over here, then after it goes here, then I have the fork. Okay, I can go here after this one. After I take here, yeah, after I take here, I just have the, yeah. For a moment I thought I had a rook pawn. What the heck is wrong with me? Okay, so if I check over here, has to interpose queen and get mated. Take over here, goes to the back rank, like so. Goes over here, goes here, goes here. Has nowhere to go, gets mated, yeah. If we take over here with check, then we have the mate over there. If we check over here, it goes over there. Check over here. Has to come back. After it comes back, then this is discovery. We're hitting the queen, and yeah, we should be picking up a queen. Okay, if I take here, takes. Oh no, tries to push this one, push that one, has to get out of the way of that. Push here, push. Then this, then I potentially check here, then skewer, then try to get this, then I have an extra pawn that I can promote. I think it's that. Okay, if I go over here, I'm picking up this knight. Then I have more pawns. Okay. So if I check over here, has to go there. Then I can take over here, hitting the queen. No, wait, I can't because he still grabs my knight. If I take here directly, oh yeah, he can grab this knight. Check over here, goes there. Oh, over here, never mind. Okay. Okay, check, goes over here, mate. I know, he can block like so. Then take over here, I take rook. Still grab something. Okay, so we have this one, and yeah, this is covered by this. Takes, fork. Okay. Takes. Oh wait, I have this first also. Check. Goes over here. Takes, check. If goes over here, that's even worse because I grab with check, but probably goes over there, then I grab without check. But I'm still defending that. I think it's this, but I could be wrong. Queen h7, queen h8. Okay, that was before. So yeah, for this one I don't see anyone commenting anything, so I'll just try this, and if it's wrong, but I think it works. Okay, that's the end of it. Okay, rook b2. Wherever we move this knight, then the rooks see each other. But they can just take my rook. Oh wait, if I go over here, this queen is completely trapped, isn't it? This defense, this defense. Yeah. Okay, so we go over here, skewer. Oh wait, there's that. Never mind. Oh, small detail. I didn't think about the knight putting itself in the way of fire. Okay, so if I go over here, it takes. Then what? I keep pushing here. I don't know. Like what is now the big deal? Oh, I just grab this, and then I go over here. I threaten to go over there. And if he moves a king, then the knight is pinned to the rook. So yeah. Okay, now the knight is pinned to the rook, so I still win it. Okay, that's it. Okay, the obvious move is to grab this knight. What's the count? Like, yeah, we would just be... No, we wouldn't be recapturing a piece. Wait, what are they threatening? Am I losing the queen if I do this? Because, I mean, like... Given what happened last time, I suppose grabbing this knight is highly dangerous. Well, I'm not seeing it, so I don't know, like, I mean... I would just grab the knight. But I don't know if Lichess has those kinds of puzzles. Like, I'm used to chess.com having those puzzles that are simply grab the knight. But, and another knight replaces it, but I can just move from there. I think I just takes, and here or something. I mean, here is the only move, because otherwise I'm set on every side. There's nothing, no funny stuff with the bishop or anything. Can try to hit me like so, but then I can go like there. Yeah, I think it's just take 9. Okay, now I have only one move, so... Okay. I thought Lichess didn't have those kinds of puzzles. I thought it was just chess.com that had them. Okay, if I go over here, am I threatening something? Like, I mean, I go over here, goes here, go there. Something like that. Oh, well, or yeah, and I can then go like over here, then they cannot interpose because I just take it, and then, oh no, because there's this, okay. Still, I think it's probably that, yeah. But I don't know. I have been very wrong before, so... I think this with the intention of going over there and then... Oh wait, or is there? No. Yeah, I think here with the intention of going over there and then going from there. Hola, Abbas. Hello, Abbas. How are you, my friend? Thank you for tuning back in. Yeah, this person's still not here, but should be here soon, so I'll probably end the stream soon. But I'll still stream for a little bit longer. I think it's this. Okay, well, takes. Okay. This pinned. Oh wait, I'm white. I mean, still this pin. But yeah. No, it's not pinned because that's not my king. My king is here. That's not pinned. So I take over here, check, And if they take over here, then this just wins queen. Oh wait, then they cannot... yeah, they cannot move over here because there's this. They can move over there and that still loses a queen. So... yeah, after that they should be back in the game. Okay, I just go over here, right? Yeah, I mean, there's... I was thinking if there's anything else, but I mean, there's nothing else. Okay, so I go over here, then I have a pawn that might push to promotion. Oh wow, there's lots of pawns there, but I mean, this bishop is being the real MVP. So do I go here? Yeah, I mean, I have to go here to threaten to push my thing. And he has no way of stopping this push, because this bishop cannot teleport itself to a place where it will control that square. Okay, now I have to actually take here, right? Take here and still defend everything. Okay, now I can just start pushing. Push, yeah. Okay, knight there. We're already controlling this one. If we jump right in, check, control that one, then the king will have to move over here, because all of this is covered. So if the king goes to the corner, that's Arabian mate for you. And I believe that's what it's called. Anyway, if the king goes over here, then in that case... in that case, I can go here. Oh no, I can't go here. There's a knight. Okay, if it goes over here, I jump in with this one. Yeah, if it goes over here, jump in with this one, then this is covered by the knights. But not much else. Ah, but at that point, wait. If I check over here, this is covered. So I check over here, goes here, check, and yeah, that's just made. Yeah. Okay, it took me like 1,000 decades to realize that. Like, I mean, this is controlled by the knight. I was like, how can I control all the forward squares so I can deliver a mate with a rook? That was what I was looking for, in case you were wondering, but it wasn't necessary. So if I go over here, has to go there, then this mate. Yeah. Okay, so if I check over here, interposes rook is the only way. Then takes, go over here, and I'm promoting faster. Okay, I'm black. There's a situation where I'm going to create a passed pawn like so. Boom, boom, and boom, boom, boom. Takes. Sounds like it. Man, I cannot take this one because I get mated here in the back rank. Which is kind of unfortunate. So I mean, it's kind of unfortunate if I wanted to, but I mean, why would you want to grab that instead of simplifying immediately, though? Okay, so if I take here, then takes over there. If I take here and takes there, this is still defended. I take over here, and then I'm also threatening that, so he should probably take here. And at that point, I can just grab there, and yeah, going to be up at last. I'm going to be up. So yeah, I should start like so, if I'm not mistaken. So takes, and yeah. Okay, let's see. If I take here, takes, fork, wins piece. Sounds good. This covering this, so actually I have back rank mate. Here, takes, interposes, takes. Okay, I have two pieces I can land there. In this particular case, probably better to land with a rook, so I have two pieces to attack that king afterwards. So if I go over there, no, but he can go over there. Huh? 吃饭吗？好的 ，OK， 谢谢。好。Okay, if I go here, it goes here, and I don't know how to continue from there. So probably not that. Actually, it is probably with this one. Check has to go over there. But then what? Ah, wait, no. Oh no, honestly. Wait, no. Check goes here. Frankly, I don't know. Should be easy. Well, I know it should be easy. I mean, intuitively, I would like to do something like here. If goes over there, which seems the most natural, so that I cannot continue with the queen immediately, then doubling up over here so that I'm still defending that, and then I go over there and then I checkmate. But I don't know if this puzzle is going to be about that. Could be, I don't know, because if it goes directly here, then I just go there, threatening this mate, and I don't know how he defends against that. Honestly, it sounds a little bit difficult for him to defend against. At the same time, wait, he's also threatening this. So if I go like over here and he goes like here, then if I try to like double up, oh wait, if he goes over here, then he's not in time because I still check him over there. He goes over here and gets mated. And still I would have this sufficiently defended because I would have the rook and the queen still, but even that wouldn't be really possible. Yeah, I think it's this and then doubling up here so that I can go here and here. And probably since this is a somewhat early puzzle, after this, he will play just here and allow me to go there and there. But I don't know. Abbas is saying push G4. Push G4. Yeah, but they don't have to take. Like, I mean, if they take, then yeah, you take the queen, but they don't have to do that. Queen takes... Oh, no, that was in another one. Okay, never mind. Queen takes queen, takes bishop, rook takes bishop. Okay, that was in another one. Okay. Back mate, rook. Rook e7. I'm not seeing anything else. Okay, yeah, let's go rook e7. Yeah, it has to be that. Okay, well, and now I just go queen h6, and I don't think he can stop this checkmate, so yeah. Okay, he can go there to stop the checkmate, yeah, for sure. I mean, he can stop the checkmate in a successful manner, that's what I mean. Well, not really. I actually didn't. Okay, so takes with check. Or something else. Or is it takes? Wait. Takes? Then I'm threatening to take here. So he has to take over there, but then takes here and takes there. And then I'm trying more stuff. Yeah, so that should be the order of operations now. Yeah, of course. If I take over here, then takes over there, takes over there, takes over there. What am I saying? Okay, so I take over here. Then we'll have to do something about this queen, so we'll have to take over here, basically. I mean, probably. Well, I don't know. We could try to keep the queen, but I mean, it's losing, like... Well, no, actually, we could not try to keep the queen, because then this queen will probably mate him with the rest of the material. So yeah, it has to be this. Takes, okay, takes over there. Now it takes over here, yeah. Okay. Oof, I almost played the wrong one there. Okay, so now... I have two options clearly, either takes or here. I'm leaning towards pushing. If I push, he doesn't seem to be able to go anywhere useful. Oh yeah, he can go over there. And then I'm in Zugzwang, sort of. Wait, I can still, if I lock this up, I can still go over here. If I go here and he goes there, then I can start trying to walk over there to grab this. Is he in time to do anything about it? Like if he goes over there and I go here, then he goes back here. Then I go here. Then he goes like there. Then I go here. Then he goes like there. Then I go here. Then he goes there. Seriously, wow. So yeah, I shouldn't push, I think. If I takes, supposing he takes, which I think he will. Then let's say here, goes here, here, cannot defend this, I take, and then I have a pawn. Yeah, I suppose it takes, and then runs toward here. I don't know if there's some triangulation or something that he can do in order to get to. I mean, I don't know if triangulation would be the word, probably not. But I mean, I don't know if he can do anything to like to get into a position where he actually gets decent play there. I think I can just run myself towards the pawn. No worries. So yeah, I think it takes and goes here. Let's see what the chat says. Toma el peón y tú llegarás antes con el rey a comer. Bueno, va con esa entonces. Pum pum. Y nos vamos para acá, ¿verdad? Para este lado. Pum 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 pum. Hello Maddie, thank you for subscribing and tuning in. And hello Riyadh, thank you for subscribing and tuning in as well. I think take and take opposition. Yeah, I think all of you guys are right. I think this, yeah. So yeah, thanks guys for confirming there. I mean, it was useful. And you guys were right. So here, let's see what we have here. We have check over there, goes over here. I don't know if there's anything in that line, but I mean, apart from grabbing this pawn potentially for free and going for another pawn for free. No, that pawn is not for free because you can land over here. Ah, wait, I can take this pawn, like so. If I want to grab a pawn, I can just take this one. So that if he takes over here, then I can just go here and take. I mean, that I could do, but I mean, that's sort of like playing for tricks. They don't have to really take, or do they? Like, if I go over there, am I threatening something with apart from grabbing this pawn or something? Like, yeah, I mean, I can take this pawn without worrying about this, that's for sure. But I don't know, like, if he just simply, I don't know, moves the rook, defends this, or whatever, I don't know. Like, that's probably not even the best move. But does that, or just grabs this pawn and says I can also grab one, and then if you grab, well, no, the grabbing one might not be good, because then grabs over here, forking and stuff, doesn't seem very good. But, no, is there really anything? I mean, if it were my game, I would probably snatch the pawn and be like, yeah, I'm going to start gobbling pawns over here. What are you going to do about it? That's what I probably would do if it were my game. But that's if I'm playing, like, a game and have to make a decision somewhat fast here. But knowing there is something in the position is a different story. Like, the check doesn't seem to do anything at all. Like, I don't see the reason to throw in that check before you go there with a bishop. Doesn't seem to really add anything to it. Okay, so now I will have to be going because I have this appointment that changed to Tuesdays. So let me check the chat so that we solve this one before I go. Fork, rook, and bishop. Fork, rook, and bishop. How on earth are you going to manage to fork this rook and the bishop? Si mete la torre arriba no se podría continuar bien, creo. Oh, wait. Queen d1 and queen b1, the rook trapped. No, the rook is not trapped because it can go to where it's defended by the bishop. It can go to b2. And I think it can just go there. The rook will be trapped for real? Bishop e2, queen d1, then queen a1. So wait. You say bishop e2, you mean bishop c2, I assume? Oh, you mean afterwards? Like, I mean, if it goes over here, I mean, after they go over here, I don't think this rook is trapped at all. Like, I mean, the rook has squares, unless there's something to remove this bishop after that. Yeah, if I go like over, if I go over here, I'm hitting the bishop and the rook. And that's the fork they were talking about, right? So here, 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 here. Yeah, I think you guys are right. I mean, the rook is not trapped, but combine that you guys were saying with the person that said the fork, bishop, and rook, and yeah, it was a Riyadh. Yeah, I think you're right. I think you guys are right. So, okay. Then you go queen a1. You said queen a1. Yeah. You guys said queen a1. Yeah. Okay. Makes sense. Yeah. So great stuff, you guys. Great solving there. Let's see who was the first one who found that. Yeah, Riyadh, I think, was the first one. I mean, he did say fork, rook, and bishop. He didn't say the whole line, but he said fork, rook, and bishop. So yeah, great job there. And queen d1, then queen b1, then rook trap, said Abbas. So great job, Abbas, as well. And yeah, everyone else, like Madi and all of you guys, you did a great job there. So yeah, thank you very much for tuning in. And yeah, I'll see you on the next one. I don't know when I will stream next, because these days I have been kind of lazy with the streaming. But I definitely need to work on my puzzle, so I will be streaming at some point, definitely. So yeah, take care, and I'll see you on the next one, where we might continue with this streak, or do another streak, or play some games in the pool or whatever. Knight c6 says everyone. Okay, I'll play knight c6 before I go, so I'll just play it straight up. Boom. I haven't even looked at the position. Okay, so now over here, yeah, obviously. And yeah, they get wait, with a queen. Yeah, with a queen, then goes wherever, then this is made, right? Okay, yeah, great job, you guys. So yeah, thanks for tuning in and for the support. Take care, and I'll see you in the next one. Have a good day, afternoon, evening, wherever you are. And yeah.